Devastated parts of the tri-states last summer, as you may recall. Meteorologists and first responders now monitoring the threat of potential flooding in 2020. Meteorologist Rachel Myers is working for you with this exclusive KHQA report.
The National Weather Service is underway with bi-weekly flood outlooks to prepare for the 2020 flood season.
As far as how it looks this year, I wish I had better news. It's not great. We do have a well above average flood risk, especially on the Mississippi River.
No river gauges along the Mississippi are currently showing a flood stage. However, river levels and stream flow have been above normal this winter. This provides a high starting point for potential flooding. Above average snowpack in Wisconsin and Minnesota provide the most ominous part of this outlook. Water rushes from the upper Midwest and into local tri-state towns as this snow melts into the Mississippi and local tributaries.
The good news is that we're already starting to warm up a little earlier than usual, so we're allowing to melt that a little slower, or a little sooner, but slower. So we won't have this onslaught of moisture all at once.
Soil moisture remains high in the wake of last year's flooding. This means higher runoff and increasing flood potential.
Our soils are just so saturated that there's nowhere to go. The tiles that go through the farmer's land right now, they're running a full steady stream, so you can tell that the profile is saturated.
March is forecasted to be warmer than average. This will help to dry out the soil. But we usually do see a decent amount of spring rainfall to increase our flood risk. Overall, the National Weather Service predicts significant flooding along the Mississippi this year.
If you live along the rivers, if you're affected last year, start making preparations now for a potential flood.
In Quincy, Rachel Myers, KHQA News.
Those flood forecasts are constantly changing, and the National Weather Service and Adams County Emergency Management say that the best advice is to be prepared for the worst no matter what.